Hello, good afternoon, and it's Tuesday, which means it's Tuesday Chats with Sue and Kat. So I'm just going to invite Kathy on here now. 5 minute chat. So today we're going to look at being accountable for our own behaviour. So hello, Kathy, how are you? The
I'm
other half,
good.
the other half of Sue and Kat's chats. Woohoo! Uh, so we were talking earlier on, and we were talking about how we may not see what we're doing wrong or what we're holding on to because of whatever defenses,
Is that
ego.
because I'm always right? I'm right all the time, and I have to be right because I'm right, and that's why I'm right. So why bother checking to see if I'm right? Because it's just a given that I'm right.
So you just know.
I'm meant to be right. I'm a mother, I'm a coach, I'm a friend. I'm clearly going to give you all the right advice and know exactly what to do at all times. And it's really working for me.
Yeah. And but that's it. Do we hold on to that? Do we try to hold on to that illusion of control all of the time and think that if we're not right, then what does that make us?
Exactly, exactly. And I think it can feel like a tricky place to go to is what happens when I'm wrong. And what if I say, hey, I really mucked that up? Oh yeah, I was really mean to you back there and I could have done a whole lot better. Uh, that's not necessarily something and a lot of us are taught. So when we do that kind of vulnerable speak where you say, yeah, I just snapped at you, or or I did this thing, and actually, when I look at it, it doesn't make you look good, and that wasn't the point. But I was still wrong. That's uncomfortable, isn't it?
It can be uncomfortable, but there's also a freedom in it. Because when we try and hold on to that control of, oh, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right, then we have to be right and hold on to that. And that's draining. That's high energy all of the time. So let's look at what happens if we say, actually, what if I'm wrong? What if
Mm.
I'm not right? There's that gives us scope there to actually open up for learning, for listening.
Freedom. It's freedom. It frees you up from perfection, and it frees everyone else around you to get stuff wrong as well. So when I get to say I was wrong, oh, I gave you a face, and yeah, you got it right. That was a face, and it did mean all those things that I just gave you. When you say that, when you own up honestly, it just people get to relax,
Yeah.
and people get to say when they're wrong. It gives them room too.
But it also gives them room to be right.
Yes.
And especially when they are actually right. And it's given them that confidence boost that they, and that also trust in themselves that actually, yeah, I was actually right there. And it's looking at our own behavior, and it's really about being open enough, strong enough to be accountable to ourselves.
Yeah. And accountability to ourselves and in with the people that we work with and care about goes an extremely long way to building up respect and trust and a stronger foundation, really, to move yourself forward to where you want to go.
And what I like to do, and I do it often, and especially lately, because I used to have to hold, I used to feel I had to hold on to that. I need to know everything. I need to be right all the time. Yeah, I was really not right all the time. Shh. But
We're not
I,
recording.
yeah, I'm actually finding myself laughing at myself. Like if I'm saying something, I'm like, oh wow, how wrong were you? And I'm actually able to laugh at myself and going, right, just stop. But it's looking at yourself. It's not looking at yourself in the critical way and saying, oh, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. That's
But
not.
you can be wrong without you can say something wrong without being a wrong. in your person. There's a difference between identifying as wrong and bad and doing something wrong and bad. Now, that's a talk for another day, but I love to hear that joy comes to you and laughter comes to you when you're able to let go of that control, because we need more of that every day, you know? And
Oh,
and
self-confidence.
you saying they're right, that's kind of huge.
Mm.
Giving someone else the room to be right is a big deal if you've been the one holding the space of rightness at all times.
It's that element of control that we feel we need. And when we actually look at the big picture, what are we actually in control of? We're in control of our own actions, our own behavior, our own accountability, our own thoughts. Other than that, no.
That's it. And it's our responses that help us move forward. And that's a lovely response for us to keep practicing and falling down and getting imperfect on and trying again. So I think we covered it pretty good. Well done, you.
Yeah,
Well done, me.
well done.
And that's
And,
imperfect here for another week.
and let's be wrong together.
I love it. Imperfect all the way. Thanks so much, Suzanne.
Great. Thanks for joining, Kathy, and hope we got across our point that you don't have to be right all the time.
No,
Anyway,
but you're right.
well, I'll be. Great. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.